my presentation. It's on PDF. Okay, those who don't know me, my name is Phakama Sityebi. I joined Forever during COVID time, which was, oh, sorry, I'm sorry about that. Okay, this is the correct one. Can you hear me now, my leader?
I can hear you. Did you project the wrong presentation?
Yes. That was the wrong one, but
okay.
this one is the correct one now.
But we can't see it. Is it also on PDF?
No, this one is not on PDF. That's why I had to look for the new one.
Okay, awesome.
But you can't see my screen.
You can project now.
You can see my screen.
Not yet. So stop sharing and then, yeah, there we go. Please do view, oh, it's also still on PDF, but you can view single
Slides.
Yeah.
Okay, it's fine. I'm gonna keep it like this. It's fine.
No,
Sorry.
if you go, just go on top there, where it says Eagle Presentation PDF. If you click on that drop down, no, on drop down, where it says Eagle Presentation PDF at the top, there's a drop down there next to it, where it says page 1 of 12.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, so you can single page. Go on to single page.
Yes, I'm on single page now.
Oh, it was supposed
It's still the same. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Save any changes. Okay, and I think I would just go with this option. I would just click
Okay.
because when I'm trying to make it a full screen, it doesn't allow me to go to another screen. So I must go out and come back again.
Oh, okay. I see. All right. No, that's fine. Let's go.
Okay. I'm sorry about that. But one is asking who is Phakama Sityebi. Phakama Sityebi, it's a Forever business owner. I've joined Forever during COVID. That was 2020. I recently resigned at Bastion. I was working for City of Cape Town and the Human Settlement Department. But because I've been doing this business part-time and I've been working so hard, I decided this year on the 31st of March to resign. So I'm doing Forever Living full time, and it's so amazing. I don't want to lie. This Forever journey to me, it's not just a business, but it's a life-changing game. I've changed. Like I will look at the things that I used to do before I joined Forever and compare to the things that I'm doing now. I've changed a lot. And I'm also a senior manager in the business. I'm a 200 club qualifier. I'm a car incentive level 2 qualifier. My business is in top 10. I'm a top 10 builder in SEDEC. I'm an eagle manager. I'm a 6-figure earner. I'm a global rally qualifier. I'm a number 45 top achiever and case credits achiever in the Southern Africa. But I didn't start this way. It took a faith, focus, and fire. So everything that I've managed to achieve in this business, it didn't come with a silver plate. I had to work for it. That's why I'm so proud to announce myself as a senior Eagle manager today. And mine, it's so simple. I'm gonna take you ladies through my eagle because we want more eagles. And if you haven't experienced to be an eagle, it's a beautiful thing ever. So I don't want to left you behind. That's why we have this presentation today. So we are going now on a journey on how to be a eagle manager at Forever. I'm gonna take you through, as I said, through my journey. So whatever that I will be sharing here, it will be based on my own journey. On my forever journey, it started last year, which is I qualified as an eagle last year. So it took me 8 months to become an eagle. It took me just 8 months, guys. We always given 12 months, but it happened that will take only 8 months. So from May 2024 until December 2024. That's how it unfolded to me to become a eagle manager. I raised my first supervisor in July. Remember, the eagle period or qualification, it always starts from May until April, which is it always starts from April until May, which is on the following year. So I raised my first supervisor in July, which is last year after the Eagle Open, and I raised my second supervisor in December, which is last year. The reason I had to raise, the reason it had to take me 8 months, it's because for you to be an eagle, you need or you must have 2 supervisors. So already I was on 720 case credits by October, but I didn't have a second supervisor. So the minute I raised my second supervisor, it's how I qualified for an eagle. I was on 100 club and I was also in 200 club, which means I was doing so well before I even became an eagle. But the title eagle, it's not just a badge, but it's a symbol of your leadership, growth, and true business maturity. At Forever, you can be a manager, but for you to see how healthy is your business, you must be an eagle. That will tell you the growth that you bring in the business, the leadership that you also helping more people in the business, and the eagle business. It's a supervisor business, because if you are not raising supervisors, you won't be an eagle in this business. That's why they even want their supervisors. Okay, now we are going to why I chased the title eagle. Like there's a lot of incentives at Forever, and there's a lot of titles. I can be maybe a sapphire manager, but why did I chase the title eagle? Because there is something about the title. That's why we have senior eagle managers, we have eagle managers, we have the sapphire managers, which is everybody. For you to qualify to be an eagle, you need to earn an eagle, or you need to earn the title. So when I heard about the eagle manager, I made a decision. Once I became a manager, I'm going for an eagle, because you can be a manager but not an eagle manager. The eagle has its own title in this business. And one of the important things, the eagle always check or test the pulse of your business. So if you're not an eagle at Forever, you can be any manager, which is any manager that you can think of, the sapphire manager, the senior managers. But if you are not an eagle, I will tell you right now that your business, it needs to be checked, because the pulse of your business, it's not healthy. For you to know that your business is healthy, you need to chase that eagle. That's why I had to run for eagle. That's why I had to make that decision that I don't want to be a manager, but I want to be an eagle manager. And I meant it. Here, there are things that I had to do for me to become that eagle. I didn't just say I want to be eagle and then I folded the arms. I had to put in the work. One of the things that I had to chase, because it's important to be an eagle, it keeps the business healthy and structured. If you're an eagle manager at Forever, which means your business it's healthy, which means your business it's in good structure because you are bringing more people into your team. You are bringing more leaders into your team, which means now you will have a strong structure. It's not just assistant supervisors in the business, which means there is a lot of growth in the business because when you are eagle, you must have a good structure as well. It offers incredible business and recognitions. Yes, you get a recognition for being an eagle. Of course, they won't just say you're a senior manager. They will say you're an eagle, you're a senior eagle manager. There is also a pin that you get, which means now you are being recognized. As well, you get incredible bonuses because I remember the minute I qualified as an eagle manager, I was not even a senior at that time, but I was earning 6-figure. That shows that my business was healthy because now I'm in a mission. I'm eagle already, which means that my business is in a right space. It brings personal growth and development. When you're eagle, you will grow personally and you will make sure that you develop more leaders. Each and every month, what I told myself is I will raise one supervisor. At that time, when I qualified as an eagle, the supervisor was 25 case credits within 2 months. So you will understand the growth that was bringing into my team. It qualifies you for an exclusive Eagle Managers Retreat, a trip you will never forget. Unfortunately, I haven't been there because this is my first Eagle, which means we are going in September. But I promise you one thing, I remember attending one of Forever presentations here in Cape Town. And manager Hloni, she shared her experience in, I think they went to, I can't remember when they went to, but the experience, I would tell that they had fun. It was so amazing. They were getting the top trainings from the best leaders at Forever. So it's when I was like, you know what? I really want to go there. I really want to experience. And guess what? This is what I will be experiencing as well this coming September. I was told I needed 720 case credits to qualify, and that was enough to set me on fire. I told myself that if they set 720 case credits, definitely I would do that. 720 says it's not a lot of case credits when your business is healthy. Okay. Why did I qualify? What did I do, to qualify? Success didn't come by chance. It comes by consistent effort and strategy. Like, there is no way on earth that you will just say you're a forever business owner and then you just qualify to be an eagle. That's why the eagle it's a requalification title. You can be a senior eagle this year, and then next month, if you didn't do that 720 case credits and 3 supervisors by now, they would take it out. You will just be a senior manager. That's why you need to requalify for it, because it's not going to stay there forever if you are not working for it. That's why I'm saying you don't just qualify for it like by chance. You put in the work and you need to be very consistent, because you work with targets, you work with plan. That's why you must write everything down as they give us the targets, because you are given the target that you must do 720 case credits, and you must also have those 3 supervisors, which means your part now is to say, how am I gonna get there? That's why you need, whatever you do, you put in the effort. You must have a strategy, because you're not just gonna qualify for this title by a chance. I had to run business incentives. I was running supervisor incentives, giving my team targets, saying that if you did this, then I will take you maybe for a lunch. You don't have to do expensive incentives. Maybe you run a hoodie incentive, or maybe you say, if you manage to do this supervisor, then I will buy you a ticket. So I was running incentive. I launched the business repeatedly in different provinces. I remember that time I was working. So on weekends, I would travel to Eastern Cape, Queenstown, East London, PE, because I was building my eagle. I made sure that I attend company events. I always say it's very important to attend company events, because if you are not attending the company events, at some point you will get demotivated. At some point you won't even know what you're doing. But if you are attending the company events, whenever you feel like tired, there will be someone that will say something that you really need at that moment. You will hear people saying that we did this, and you didn't even know that you needed to hear that. But the minute you hear, they say, oh, this is exactly what I need in my team. I was available for my team because mentorship is what matters the most. Yes, as ever business owner, especially when you became a manager, you get so busy. But I promise you, your business is your business partners. Always make time for them. Always assure them that you are here for them. Should they need anything, they mustn't hesitate. They must knock. I even tell them that my phone is open for you guys 24/7. If I'm not replying on my WhatsApp because of the messages, don't even think twice to call me. So have that room for your people. Make sure that you give them the best training as well. Monday to Friday in my team, we always have the trainings, and I always make sure that I train them, because I believe one day they will also be the Eagles. I consistently trained, present, and lead from the front. I always say that you must lead from the front. You cannot say to your people they must do what you can't do. That's not cool. Whatever that you are doing as a leader, or you are telling them to do, you must always make sure that you are leading from the front. You are doing it so that they can see, oh, if my leader can do it, I can also do it. So make sure that you lead your team from the front. I focus on building supervisors. As I said that Eagle, it's based on supervisors. You need to build as much as you can supervisors, because if you won't have supervisors, or you won't build supervisors in your team, which means at some point your team is gonna be it's not going to function well. So you need to make sure that you are building supervisors, and make sure that you focus on them. You are training them as well. You're giving them all the skills that they might need. I started recruiting specifically for Eagle from the 1st of May 2024, and in just 2 months I had identified key leaders that I can work close with. For example, we recently opened for the Eagle now in May. Like, we are 2 months open for the Eagle. So whoever that you are recruiting now, what I did, like whoever that joined my team, because you cannot just say you have two supervisors. The people that you will need as your supervisors for the Eagle, they must be within the qualification period, which is from the 1st of May until the 30th of April. So you must always make sure that they are within that period. So whoever that I was recruiting after that, I always make sure that, okay, I see, because to be quite honest, whoever that you recruit in your team, you can see someone that has potentially, and you can see a person that doesn't really put in the effort. Even if you are telling them that, you know what, you need to do this, but you will see, if you're a true leader, you will agree with me. You see people that they really want this forever, or they are joining forever because forever it's trending. So at that period, I was not just recruiting, but I was recruiting with the eye that I'm looking for two Eagles. I had to identify those people. Okay, this now is my it's my FLP for last year. For last year, that made me to qualify for a EAGLE. It started, of course, in the 1st of May. This is it's FLP for 2025, which is 2024, which is last year. So I'm not even gonna mention this, because when you're a manager, or even when you're a forever business owner, from assistant supervisor, you must do your 4 case credits. So you can see there, yes, I'm an EAGLE manager. So I've been doing my 4 case credit in a qualification period from May until April this year. It says it won 720 case credits. I even multiply that number by 3. They only wanted 720 case credits, but I gave them 2,065 case credits. And you also need that 100 new case credits, 100 new case credits now, of which I did 690 case credits. I multiply that number by 6. Like I was saying, what is 100? And they all said they want us they want 2 supervisors, of which I gave them 2 supervisors as well. That's how I qualified for my EAGLE. What do you need to qualify for an EAGLE? Now you're not an EAGLE yet, but you want to qualify. Then what exactly do you need to do for you to qualify for this EAGLE? My leaders, I'm not going to say it's difficult. It's really easy to qualify for EAGLE if your mind is already positive. You need only these things. Let me break it down in simple terms for you, because it's very important, because it keeps your business very, very healthy. 720 case credits in 12 months, which means if you will tell yourself that you want to stay in 60 club, like if you're on 60 club last month, you're on 60 club this month, or 60 club for 12 months, then you are EAGLE already. Make sure that you stay at least, that's at least, on 60 club. Which means, and we all know that if you're on 60 club, you're elite already, which means your business is healthy. So now you are building towards your EAGLE. By now, you should already be on 120 case credits, because you're already in 2 months in this qualification period. So if you're on 60 last month, you're on 60 this month, which means already your business is in a right direction. Focus on raising 3 supervisors. Remember, last year at the qualification, it was 720 case credits, and you need that 100 case credits new, and you need to raise 2 supervisors. And last year, it was the supervisors, for you to qualify to be a supervisor, you needed to do at least 2 supervisors. But now, because things have changed, you don't need to do 25 case credits within 2 consecutive months. They said you only need 10 case credits. So now we don't need 2 supervisors anymore, but we need 3 supervisors. And what is 10cc? 10cc ngamanzi amancane, guys. We can raise supervisors each and every month, because it's only 10 case credits. And at least 100cc must come from a new business. Okay, that 100cc must be a new business. When I'm saying a new business, which means anyone that joined your business, but at least it's not 12 months in the business. So that will be your 100 new CCs. If you stay consistent and help others raise, you will rise automatically. That's so true, because you're not going to be really focusing on you to become a supervisor, but I mean, to be a EAGLE, but you will be focusing on raising the supervisors. Imagine if each and every month you have a target. At least now the supervisors, it's only 10 case credits. Each and every month you make sure that you are raising 3 supervisors. 3 supervisors, you have a big team already, because you're a manager. And then you're raising 3 supervisors. 30 CCs will be coming from the supervisors, and other 30 CCs will be coming from your NAN, which is the assistant managers and the people that you are recruiting. Okay, this is a plan to a manager to a Eagle manager from a assistant supervisor. Even if now, like while I'm doing this presentation, you are not a manager, you can still qualify for this Eagle. Even if you're not, it's not only for managers, it's for everyone. Like it's for everyone that wants to grow at Forever. So you can, if you did your 10 case, let's say you qualified for a supervisor last month, or you did your 10 case credits, and then in July you do your 20 case credits, and then in June and then July you do your 30. And then in September, this one was based while the supervisors was 25 case credits. And then in August, you became an assistant manager because you did that 50 cc's. And then in September, you do your 70 case credits. Remember, for you to be a manager, you have two options. It's either you do your manager with 150 case credits within 4 consecutive months, or you do your manager within 2 months, which is 120 case credits. So in September now, you became a manager. The minute you became a manager, you must know that what's next, it's an Eagle. Like it's an Eagle. And then in November, you do your 120 case credits and you raise your first supervisor. In December, you do another 100 case credits, and then now, which means you're on 100 club. You see, you're on clubs already. And then in January, you raise your second supervisor and you do your 120 case credits. Already, you have 2 supervisors, which means now you will need another supervisor. Maybe in February you do your 130 case credits, or you have another supervisor there. Even if you can raise 3 supervisors in the same month, they won't say no, we're not taking them because you raised in the same month. It doesn't matter as long as you have those 3 supervisors, because now it's so easy. And then in March you do your 150, and then in April when they are closing, you do your 170 case credit. Boom, you are a Eagle manager. You will even qualify for car incentive while you are building for a supervisor level. The unexpected wins while chasing the Eagle. Here I'm talking about me. While I was chasing a Eagle, other achievement followed. Proof that when you are aim higher, you can unlock so many doors. While I was chasing the Eagle, boom, I qualified for car incentive level 2. I didn't know about car incentive level 2. The only thing that I was chasing, it was a Eagle. And I qualified for global rally. While I was chasing a Eagle, I remember very well in November, Granny Nomonde, she called me to say that please log in on your FLP, and then I logged in, and then she said, did you notice that you only need 200 case credits for you to close a global rally? And I was like, no, Granny, I didn't see. And then he said, no, please close the 200. And it's how I qualified for global rally. Honestly, I wasn't chasing for any global rally. I was just chasing for the Eagle. Everything started falling into place because I stayed focused. I led with intentions. Like that's why I said in the beginning, the Eagle is the one that will help you to achieve a lot of things, and you will achieve them not even knowing, because you want to stay on that 60 club. You want to stay in that 100 club. In the next minute, you qualify for all these things. So you need to be very positive. The key lessons from my journey. Here is what I have learned. Start before you are ready. Don't say, I'm not ready. I cannot do this Eagle, or I will start chasing the Eagle when they open, when the qualification period has started. No, don't do that. We know that the qualification period starts in May, but don't start when they are opening already. Start before. Start in December. Start or the minute you finish your Eagle. Make sure that you recruit people, you're building your team, because it's not only about the supervisors. Other case credits, they will come from the people that you've been recruiting before the qualification periods open, so that when they open, you already striking. Believe in the vision before others see it. See yourself being that eagle. See yourself traveling. See yourself earning these big money. See yourself getting the recognitions and believe in yourself. See yourself going to, next day we're going to sunset. See yourself there. Don't be left behind. Visualize yourself being one of the eagles, having that beautiful, nice time with forever business owners. Only the eagles, unfortunately, that will be there. See yourself, visualize you there. Lead from the front. Your team mirrors your energy. I always say that I don't know how it feels. I'm so blessed and I recently joined Forever, I would say, but I don't think 5 years is recently. But one thing that I would say, I raised managers, 3 managers direct, and they have been qualified for Eagle. But I always tell them that you know what you need to do is A, B, C, and D. And it's so nice because now they can see that I qualified for Eagle. So if their own leader, their own Phakama that they know in a personal level, she can achieve the eagle, it's possible. They can also do it. I don't make example by other managers from other teams. I always tell them that I did it. So if you can do it, they can also do it. And it also gives them that self-esteem to say that even our manager is there, so they are also coming. Fortunately, the presenter, make sure that you teach them and you're available for them. Work with those who want it. Energy is contagious. I always say that you can take, unfortunately, other things. You can always take the horse to the river, but you cannot force the horse to drink the water. That's what's so sad about this business. We can always want people to achieve this thing, to become the eagles, giving all the information. But one thing that I would tell you, it's at some point, it's your decision. It's you who knows how much do you want this. Yes, you can work with all of them. You can do the presentation. You can do one-on-one. You can give them all your attention, all your knowledge. But they must also want it. Like, they must also feel it. They must also want to be eagles. Then it's going to happen. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be purposefully. I believe that in this planet, no one is perfect. That's why you need to be open to learn every day, because we are not perfect. We're born like that, but you must know that you are purposefully. God didn't bring you at Forever to be assistant supervisor forever. Didn't bring you in this business to be a manager. Didn't bring you to this business to be anyone. But there is a purpose why you join that form, why you signed that form, why you joined Forever. And your purpose, it's so great. So don't let the opportunity to slide because you are waiting for you to be perfect, because there is no way that you will be perfect. In closing, my leaders, final words, why this matters. Why this eagle matters, why my business matters. This business has changed my life from a 9 to 5 job in local government to a lifetime income, personal freedom. What I was just thinking today, like I was thinking and looking back in Cape Town, the weather it's so terrible today. It's so terrible even now. So at 7:30, I was outside and it was dark and it was raining. It's when I was like, I'm so grateful that I took a leap of faith and I didn't join the business and fold the arms. I joined the business and put in the work. I made a point that I qualified. It's only one incentive that I haven't tasted in Forever, and I'm coming for it. I was like, because at 7:30 it's dark like this, and I used to start at 7:30 at work, and I was like, yo, if I didn't join Forever, I will be at work already now, and the weather it's terrible. So this business, it's really changing our lives. Even if you just joined as assistant supervisor, go for a eagle. The reason I will emphasize to say go for a eagle, it's when you will say, but John, it's enough now because my business, it's healthy. I'm not just a manager, or I'm not just an assistant, or I'm not just senior manager, but I'm a senior eagle manager. Eagle matters the most. That's why I don't even want people to call me a senior manager. They must say senior eagle manager because that's a title. And I didn't just get that title, I had to work for it. So if you are listening to this today, know this: if I can do it, you can also do it. I always say to people, there's absolutely nothing special about me. But one thing that I will say about me, I'm a consistent person. If I love something, I promise you, I just go all out for it. And while I was a supervisor, there was a lot of challenges. Even now, as a manager, there's a lot of challenges. But guess what? Whenever I came across a challenge in this business, I always laugh. I don't know. I will always laugh and smile and say, wow, inje kanti, because I know whatever challenge that I'm getting into it now, one thing that I will come out with, I will learn something from it. So the challenges, they don't shake me anymore. So what I'm trying to say is you don't need to be special, or you don't need to be a certain person, or you don't need to be so and so. The only thing that you need to be you and be consistent in your business. The path is already paved. All you need is committed, a strong reason, and the courage to keep going. We are so blessed. We're not even lucky as forever business owners, because one of the things that I've realized in this business, there's so much love at Forever. Even if you need some information, for me, I don't even hesitate to call any leader that I know that is going to assist me. Or when I'm going to deport, I bump into a manager, then I would just ask, how can I do this? And they don't even say, no, call me. Oh, the person will just give you the answers right on the spot. And these people, we're learning from them. And what's so nice is we see they are human beings like us. There's absolutely nothing that makes them different from us, and they always want to see us winning. Even in the WhatsApp group, you will hear them saying that I qualified for this. They will share their journeys. It's when you will see that, oh man, they did in this way, I can also do it. So the path is already paved for us. The only thing that we need is to commit, because if you don't commit at Forever, this month you will do 20 case credits, and then next month you will do 30 case credits. Remember, for you to be a eagle, you need to be consistent and you need to commit, which means you're gonna be on 60 club and above from the first month of the qualification period until the last month of the qualification period. This business needs someone that is very consistent. The eagle manager title, it's not just for the best. The eagle manager title, it's not for the best. It's for the bold. It's for the focused. It's for those who want more. Like, really, it's like that. It's for the bold man. That's why, like, I was even thinking, that's why they don't say, oh, now you're a senior eagle manager. For the minute you became a senior eagle manager, you're gonna be the senior eagle manager for the rest of your journey. But they say, if this year you decided not to commit on your business, not to focus on your business, not to do your business right, then we are taking back our title. It's something that you earn. That's why you need to be bold. You need to stay focused. You need to want it more. Like, for example, now I'm a senior eagle manager for 2025. Definitely, there is no way that I want to lose this title. I also want to go for next year. I also want to go for that year. Even if I'm going to soaring manager, I don't want to be a soaring manager, but I want to be a soaring eagle manager. Even when you go to the sapphire managers, you not just be, I don't want just to be a sapphire manager, but I want to be a sapphire eagle manager. Because if you're just a sapphire manager, that says something about your business. That says something is definitely not right about your business. You must have that eagle somewhere, somehow. It's either you're a senior or you're a manager, but there must be an eagle. Then you will know that you are definitely doing your business absolutely right. Thank you. My name is Phakama Sityebi, and this is not just this is not only the beginning for my journey, but I promise that I will stay consistent. I will stay committing until because I really don't want to lose this title of being a eagle manager, because it's where the growth is, it's where the money is, it's where you will see your business that the pulse, it's still breathing, it's still pumping well. And our Mama Onishi said we must sleep eagle, we must eat eagle, we must think eagle, so that we became the eagle managers. Thank you so much, Mama Oni.
Wow, wow, wow. Phakama Sityebi. Wow, this is incredible, man. Our brand new Eagle manager. I love it when you said it was a decision. So it started with your decision, and you didn't just end at a decision, you were ready to be intentional about taking action. And you took action, and you said it took faith, it took focus, and a lot of fire in your belly. It was burning. You really wanted this for yourself. And you say people must start before they are ready, because if they wait until they are ready, they are going to wait forever. So they must just start. And you believe in being a leader that leads from the front. You walk the way, you show the way, and that's how you believe it will inspire others. And I loved it when you say you don't have to work with everyone, but you worked with those who wanted. And you are focused on their energy, because energy is contagious. If they give you good vibes, good energy, and they want to work with you, those are the people that you spend your time with. And there's no need for perfection. You need to be purposeful, be present, be teachable, and available, which is very, very important. A lot of people want eagle, they want to become successful, but they are never available. They are not teachable. They are not present. So how are you going to work with somebody who's not available? It said success didn't come by chance, but it came by consistent effort and strategy. You ran business incentives. That was one of your strategies. And you said it didn't have to be even, incentives that are expensive. It can be, you gave an example with a sweater. And I thought, wow, this is amazing. And you launched your business repeatedly, not once, not twice, but consistently, repeatedly. And you also were available for your team. You mentor them, because mentorship matters. And you focused on building supervisors. It's a supervisor building business. And I fully agree with you that if we all just focus on building supervisors, from those supervisors they will become managers, and then they will then become eagles. So you said no one must be left behind. Ningashiyeki. They mustn't be left behind. Everybody needs to be a Sun City. They need to visualize themselves being at Sun City, and they need to be committed, and they need to be consistent in taking action. And eagle is not for certain kind of people, is not for smart people or for whoever, but it's for the bold, it's for the focused, and it's for those who want more in life. I really believe that there is a lot that you shared that people can really start taking and really start using it from tonight, from tomorrow, and then they can become eagle. And the fact that you did your eagle manager in just 8 months, in actual fact, you finished early, you were just left with supervisors. That's what you said on your journey. That was absolutely incredible. And you are saying, get that badge. Whether you are a senior manager, you need to have an eagle somewhere. Whether you are a sorry manager, you need to have an eagle somewhere. You must just get that eagle badge because that's your performance badge. And I thought your presentation was absolutely incredible. Thank you so much for pouring your heart to us. And well done once again for being a brand new eagle manager. We are so proud of you. I love the commitment that you made to say you will always become an eagle because you want to keep that momentum, that badge for yourself to show that you are building your business right, you are consistent, and you are building a with good foundations. So that's really, really, really amazing. And thank you so much. Do we have any questions for Phakama, guys? Do we have any questions? I see a lot of thank you. I think they're giving you really great reviews there, and they're very happy with your presentation. Once more, I would like to thank you for serving Forever Southern Africa with your experience. And I'm sure somebody who's new, they're really, really inspired about your journey, and they would want to also do it for themselves. And they're not just going to stop at manager, but they will look for that eagle pin. And yeah, I thought I would see any of the questions, but they very, very inspired. And I know that, you know, inspired people, they actually take action. And they said, please explain more about new CCs. So there's a question from Bongi. She's asking that you explain about the new CCs. I think you kind of like explained it, but she wants you to just explain it further. Are you still here, Phakama? Hello, Phakama?
Can you hear me?
We can hear you now.
Yes, okay. I said for you to qualify for a eagle, you need 720 case credits, which means the overall, all the case credits. And now you're asking about 100 case credits that are new. Remember, the new case credits, it's people that are on the business not more than 12 months or more than a year. Whoever that it's in your business, but it's not more than a year in the business, those case credits will always fall under new case credits. But if the person, let's say, maybe joined the business 3 years ago or a year ago or anything that is more than 12 months, those case credits will fall to a normal case credit, which is that 720 case credits. I'm not sure if the person is understanding what I'm saying.
Bongi, are you clear? And also, if you don't want it to confuse you, Bongi, just take it from the qualification period. But what she's saying is absolutely right. But if you don't want to be confused and miss it, and maybe you counted wrong, just look at your CCs, the people that are going to join you from 1st of May up until end of April. And those are your new group. But it also counts for people who are not yet at 12 months in the business. So yeah, I hope it makes sense to you. But for you not to get confused, look at the qualification period. And you'll never get confused. You'll never miss eagle. You'll never miss anything. So let me see if there is another question. Your journey is inspirational. So how much new CCs are needed? How much is the rest? Okay, Sisepe is asking you, Phakama. They say how many new CCs are required and how much in total is required. I think just go through the qualification requirements?
Okay, you need 720 case credits and 100 case credits new.
Yeah, so you need to become a manager first, and
Yeah, you
then
must be a manager.
you need to do your 4 case credit. You must also be leadership qualified. Then you must do 720 case credit from 1st of May to the end of April in the next year. And from that 720, 100 CCs must be new. And then you need to also develop 3 personally sponsored supervisors. You must develop 3 personally sponsored supervisors. You can't claim your downlines supervisors to say they are your supervisors. They must be personally sponsored. So I hope it makes sense. I hope it's very clear for you. Sisepe. So if I'm clear, I have a downline who joined January and they qualify as a supervisor now in June. They are new. Absolutely, that's correct, Bongi. That's correct. You got it clear there. And then, so it means by any CCs from qualification period. Yeah, and what also, so the CCs that is from the qualification period is the total of 720 is gonna start from 1st of May to end of April, but also the new is for that period and anyone who hasn't completed their year in the business. Thank you. It's clear now. What did relaunching your business look like activity-wise, and what did you do not to experience burnout? Awesome. That's a beautiful question, Daisy. So Phakama, Daisy's asking, what did relaunching your business look like? So can you take us through what exactly did you do around relaunching your business? And what did you do not to experience burnout?
Okay, what exactly I'm doing when I'm relaunching the business? Remember that forever we do actually our business on social media most of the time. So the people that we recruit, for example, I'm based in the Western Cape, so I will have people that I meet on TikTok or Facebook from Eastern Cape or from Joburg or whatsoever. So other people, they don't really take the business when they don't see you. Like you've been like having them in the group, you've been teaching them, but when they don't really know you, that's my own experience. When they don't really know you, you haven't been in their places, you will see them like losing the interest there and then. That's why it's so important to go book that flight, go and launch your business. Make sure that when you're there, you teach actually what you really do there. You do the presentation. You are showing them how to run a successfully business. You do the calculations, how to move from assistant supervisor to a supervisor. You also sharing the tips on how to recruit. For example, you can tell them or show them how to brand, because other people, they don't even know how to brand themselves. That's why I said when I'm running most of the incentives, I will always make sure that it will be t-shirt, it will be hoodies, it will be sweaters, but something that people, they will see, you know what, this person is selling forever. So when I'm there, I will assure them, I will teach them more about the business and share the tips. Remember, now I'm a manager, so I know how to move from, I know how to recruit first. You must train them from recruiting. And when the person is already in the business, when you receive that stock, you tell them how to sell, you teach them how to sell as well. And you also give the product knowledge, because other people, they'll say it's not easy to sell because they always share the price when it comes to clients. And that clients, they'll end up saying that your product's expensive. But the minute when you go to them and teach them about the product knowledge, they will know know and understand why our prices are maybe through gel it's 160 rand, but they can find other through gel with less price. So basically, you are giving them information, but you are there now. They see this, they are also valued in this business. You love them, you value them. You see, I always say that for you to make money, you need to spend money, and you must also show them that you don't only want the case credits for them, but you want to see them growing as well. So that's what basically I do when I go and launch the business in these places.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Phakama. I hope that they are satisfied with the question. I think they seem very detailed. Thank you, CC. And I see people are saying 2026 Eagle Manager has my name on it. That is incredible. iPhone, we are going to send you the Eagle Manager qualification. We've been talking about it. I'm going to repeat it again. You need to be 4CC active. You need to be leadership qualified. Somebody's asking what is leadership qualified. When you are a manager, you can't do less than 12 CCs. With your team. So that is leadership qualified, including your 4CCs. So, and then you need to do 720, you need to become a manager and also do 720 case credit from 1st of May to end of April. That is the qualification period. It takes 12 months. And you also need to produce 3 new supervisors, personally sponsored. And from that 720, 100 needs to be new. I hope it's clear now. We will share it. I hope your manager is seeing this and they're also going to share it so that it can stick. And yeah, I see Bongi is committing to also becoming an Eagle manager. Well done, Bongi. Total CCs needed is 620. No. It's 720. Yeah, 720. From that 720, 100 needs to be new. Well, you've seen that Phakama had 2,100 CC, 2056, but she only needed 720. So don't get confused, guys. Just look at from 1st of May, you are now on the 2nd month. By end of April, you need to have 720 case credit. And from that 720 case credit, if you log onto your FLP, it will show you how far you are, how many CCs you left with, and you will be able to track your progress. And I see there's a lot of commitment in terms of becoming Eagle. I see Dr. Zandile is saying also they're going to become a senior Eagle manager. That's good, Doctor. And is the 720 for the team or you as their manager? It's the total CCs. So it includes the whole of your team. Even the 60 that she was talking about, it's you and your team. Remember, in Forever, you can't grow without your team. You need to work very closely with your team, develop them, help them to get what they want. When they get what they want, yours becomes inevitable. So you can't do 720 alone. It will be personal CCs if that is the case. And I mean, it means you need to recruit lots of people and sell a lot of stock. It includes your team. I think you should start calling me Eagle Manager. Who's this? Lilita. Oh my word, that's amazing, Lilita. We love it. And please share the recording. Yeah, it's going to be shared. It's recorded. Jean is going to share it. And EMR 26, coming hard work really pays. Forever count me inside. Awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Phakama, for pouring out. You know, you see that people are hungry and they want to understand when they ask him more questions. Thank you so much, guys, for your questions. You know, no question is not a valuable question. So you must know that with all these questions that you've been asking, somebody was sitting there and scared to ask. So you've also helped someone. So thank you so very much. And thank you, Phakama, for sharing your journey. And I thought you are also going to share what Eagle really gave you. You were not looking for the stuff that you have achieved in terms of your properties that you managed to buy, and because it came through Eagle. You were not looking for those things, but through Eagle,
No.
you were able to achieve all these things. So I thought you were going to share, but one day I'm sure you'll be able to share with all of us, and then they can be inspired as well. And thank you everybody for staying up until this time. We are 10 minutes over, but your questions were very valuable. Thank you for staying with us. And I see people are still here. We've got 580. We had over 700 people. And yeah, thank you so much for staying here and being trained and being teachable. And see you at Sun City. And I can't wait to
Yes.
congratulate you as our brand new Eagle managers. Pow, 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 pow. Thank you so much, guys. Have a blessed evening and much love from myself and Phakama. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.